we find each of our business owners standing in their shops when in through the door walks a messenger. And okay, I got through that. I need.
Are they hot?
Roll for it.
What did
Yes.
you say I was rolling? A D10?
Yes.
Is there a D10? Is that a thing? Did I make that up?
Percentile dices are d10s.
Ah, yes. Okay. Cool.
Ah,
I got a 20.
you got a 20. The messenger is wearing plain clothes and carrying a satchel. The collar is kind of open a bit, and you can see the collarbones, and absolutely ripped. Very attractive.
Oh, am I interacting with them? I was just joking while you were
Oh,
saying.
I thought you were.
Oh, I'll
yeah,
happily interact with them. I just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure.
I thought you were hopping in.
Yeah, no. Hey there.
Hmm.
Can I be some service to you?
Can you roll back up 2 sentences to what you had said before, please?
Well, hey there. Can I be some service to you?
So I need you to roll. I guess that'd just be a charisma roll, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'll take charisma.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, roll charisma.
I rolled a 19 plus 4, so 20.
Okay. He kind of looks up from his satchel as he's pulling the letter out to hand to you, and looks at you, and then looks over his shoulder, and then points at himself.
Mm-hmm.
He starts to blush just a small amount, and hands you the letter, and then turns around and runs off.
Well, alright, if you're shy. I open the letter.
In it, you see a stamp that is a 3-headed dog, and a letter and the letter reads, meet tonight in the hidden room beneath Ember Carn, and it gives the location of a secret passageway in.
I'm gonna take the letter and tuck it under my shirt. Like, keep it close.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And go back about my day.
All right. Who would like to confront their messenger next?
He's very hot.
Oh my god. Sure, I'll confront my messenger next.
Mm-hmm. So the messenger walks in to your... you have the butcher shop, correct?
Yes.
Yes, so he walks in, ducks around some hanging, drying bits of jerky, and walks up to the counter and pulls a letter out of his satchel.
And I'm cutting a boar I just caught, skinning it, and I turn to look. How can I help you?
He kind of looks at you, realizes that your arms are covered in blood all the way up to your elbows, and you're a little bit busy. So he tries to set it down without getting anything on it, but kind of smears a little blood on the corner of the envelope a bit, and then seems to get visibly nervous before turning around and bolting out of the door.
I'll go ahead and pick up the letter.
You pick up the letter and you see the same stamp mark with the 3-headed dog, and the same meet beneath Ember Carn and the location of a secret entrance.
Fair enough.
Nicole, would you like to go next?
Sure.
So you are the blacksmith, correct?
No.
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 I just come into town to sell fish.
Gotcha. So your boat makes it up to the dock. You get yourself your boat tied and get your fish unloaded. At the end, there is the messenger standing there with an envelope. Standing at the end of the dock is a man holding an envelope out towards you.
I grab the envelope.
He smiles, visibly blushes, and turns around, quickly takes off.
I just go a little like, thank you, and then open the envelope.
You open the envelope and you see the same stamp with the three-headed dog and the same location that the other two were instructed to meet. Now, Sarah, you are already there. You are waiting because you are the one who sent the letters, correct?
Yes.
All right, would you like to tell us more about that?
Sure. The pox has been making its way through town, and I have been sensing some evil behind it. And I was just looking around to see if there was anybody who I thought could help me come together and fight this. So I hired a messenger that I trusted, and I'm wanting these people to meet me and see if we can make a plan to do something.
That is very, very wise counsel. There's always safety in numbers, and multiple minds have multiple perspectives and can find the most truth.
Absolutely. And I'm kind of frustrated because, you know, since I used to be a more higher being and used to have more power, I can't use what I used to be able to use. And this mortal world has really been confusing and everything. So I can't. I have a hard time navigating all the nuances of it. So I definitely need some help.
All right. Well, with that, how do you all respond to this letter? When do you decide to go to this location?
I go right away, still
You go
covered
right
in
away?
blood.
Leave the carcass just half processed on the table, rotting.
Yep.
Nice.
Would a hunter do that?
No.
Nope. I'll finish the carcass and then go.
Okay. So here's what I imagine just happened. So the letter gets opened. The letter gets dropped. You take off towards the door. Stop for a minute, go wait. God damn it. And go back to finish the carcass.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Hold on, I was doing something. Gotta finish that real quick.
I could see me doing that. I've done that.
I do that most days, so.
All right, so you finish your carcass, you take off right away. So Sarah, the first to arrive is... God, I'm blanking on names.
Mimir.
Mimir, Myanmar, Morocco, Mulberry Bush.
Yep. Got in one.
Oh, I am not Mimir anymore. I am Mulberry Bush.
Mimir, codename Mulberry Bush. So, yes. Mulberry Bush is the first to arrive. You arrive and you see... God damn. Raldon, yes. You arrive and you see Raldon sitting in the corner.
I stand up to greet him, but I also wait for him to approach me.
I approach with an arm outstretched for a handshake.
As you walk into the room, you see a small fireplace sitting diagonal in the corner. There's a long wooden table with 2 benches on each side and a single stool on each end. But other than that, the room seems basically bare.
The room's a bear?
Damn. There's bears in here?
If you honestly think I am never going to use suddenly bears again, you are sadly mistaken. It's happening. You'll never see it coming. Just expect it. Always expect the Spanish Inquisition.
Raldon, shakes his hand. So you got my message?
Yes, indeed.
Well, you're probably wondering why you're here.
All right, we're gonna put a pin in that.
Okay.
Did you say maybe? Did you say maybe?
I said okay.
No, fighters. Did you just go maybe?
I was about to say maybe.
Maybe, baby. All right. So, Carolyn, what does Nox do when Nox receives the message?
Nox assumes that it is probably a secret admirer and kind of giggles to himself and goes about the rest of their shop day before grabbing up their usual going out deck of cards and heading down to the meeting spot.
All right. So you run around and take care of those few things you were wanting to take care of and make your way down. You see Mulberry Bush and Raldon sitting at the table. You see the very plain room with the fireplace in the corner and the long table. What does everyone do?
Well, hey there, Mimi and Raleigh. How are you all doing? Nox waves brightly as they walk in. Screaming it across the room as they walk in.
I stand up to greet and wave him over.
Are you always this loud?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We've known each other for months now, and you're asking that question?
We've known each other for a long time. You know this. What's going on here?
Well, I'm waiting for one more person, and then we'll talk about it.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, did you send the letter?
I sure did.
Oh. Okay. That's interesting.
Right. And we're gonna put a pin right there as well.
I sell my fish for the day, and then I head over. So I'm probably heading over around dinner time.
Around dinner time? Okay. So, the three of you wait for a while. Is there anything you would like to do or discuss since you have a little time before?
Oh, I definitely whip out my tarot cards. And I'm like, y'all know me. Y'all want to draw a card? See how your day's going? See how things are going?
Raldon reluctantly draws a card and looks skeptical, but is also entertained.
Do you want me to draw you a card? I have my tarot deck in my hand.
Yes.
Okay. I will shuffle it for a second. Are you going to draw a card, Mimi?
Yes, I'll draw a card.
Excellent. Let's see. Let me just concentrate and focus on the will of Big Daddy, and then I'll just have y'all draw a little card, and then Big Daddy will definitely tell us how y'all's day's going. Let's see, now they fan out the deck, and who picks first?
Me.
Okay. 1 for Ralden and 1 for... Just one?
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do, right?
You can draw as many as you want, honey.
I draw another one.
Okay. How many you draw on there, Mimi?
3.
3 for me. Alright. So, we've got... Alright, so... Ooh. Raleigh, you got the 2 and the 3 of Pentacles. You got some mystical dark thinkings you've been doing, huh? Got some things you're focusing on. A little bit about... Pentacles tend to be more nature-oriented. So, got some things in the world you're looking at, huh? Bigger picture stuff. And then for Mimi... Ooh. Got the King of Swords. Got the... Starting to wonder if my deck was shuffled well enough. You got the King of Swords. You got the Hippogriff. And the Knight of Wands. Ooh. You got some big things coming up in your future. I can see it for you. Got a lot going on over there. Do you want me to finish the reading, or are we waiting on a guest still? I'll go for a while, Alex, if you don't stop
Read
me.
my message, please.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely.
So... What, hang on.
Okay.
We have... Oh, this is gonna get interesting.
Is it now?
Yes.
It's just my regular deck, not my other deck. Not my sharp one.
I didn't know decks could be sharp.
It's my weapon. But yeah, no, so Nox just keeps reading cards for people.
Okay, so you read cards for a while, and in through the door walks our tank.
Hi everyone, how are you guys doing and why are we here?
Well, first you gotta pull a card, honey.
Oh, I'm glad you got here. I've been waiting for you. Sorry.
You're gonna pull a card.
I'll pull a card.
Alright, just one?
Just one.
Ooh, Page of Swords. Someone's gonna have a good fishing trip.
Roll decks for paper cut.
Me?
Not really, that was a joke.
I was like, which one?
That was a joke.
That's funny.
Good cards, Alex. How dare you insinuate I have crappy cards?
Cardboard cuts are worse.
Cardboard cuts are horrible.
Mm-hmm. So everyone has arrived.
Yeah.
And everyone is seated around the table. Why are we here?
Well, you all are kind of wondering why you're here, I'm sure. As you know, the pox has been spreading, and it's getting worse and worse. And I've been sensing that something is pushing this along, and I really need help. So I chose you guys to be the ones to help me with this. Do you think that, I know business has been down and everything, do you think that you'd be willing to go on a trip with me to try and fight this thing?
Sure, why not? The last thing I want is for this to reach my people, and
Yeah, I would not want it to go there either.
I'm always down for some traveling. Little vacay? Totally.
Okay.
Mimir, are you down to
Yes.
follow me? I definitely need your skills in navigation, and if we happen to come across some creatures.
Most certainly.
Did you want to talk about the herb and what you know about the town and what you know about...
One of the things that I think could help us fight this has been have you guys heard of that herb? There's this herb that people have been saying could help cure this thing, but I'm not sure if it's true or if it's just a rumor. It's only found in very few places. And from what I know, the rich are hoarding it right now. And it's a flower, but it only blooms certain times of the year unless you grow it yourself. And I'm not really sure how they're using it. It has different names, but the name that I've heard is Jaden's Rest, which I thought was a really strange name. I think it was named after somebody. If we're able to find this thing, maybe we can help these people, you know? And not only just to help people, but for you all, you know, to help get town back to normal so you can go on with your, you know, businesses. I'm sure all of you have known somebody that has been sick or had somebody die, and it's just, I really hate that I can sense some evil spreading this thing, and it just pisses me off. So what do you guys think?
I mean, I'm down.
I'm in. Let's get started. Where do we need to go?
Well, we definitely need to go north, and there's a couple different ways we can go. I have a couple leads, but you know, since we're close to the sea, I think we should head north and try to get more information as we go. Nox,
Yes.
you know a lot of people in the land, right?
I mean, I know folks here and there. Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe whenever we're traveling, you could help see if you can hear anything about the rumor.
Yeah.
And-
I'm sure that we can totally, I'm sure that I can absolutely help talk to people, get to know things through local town gossip and, you know, whatever information that Big Daddy deems to be worthy of me to have at that moment. Yeah.
Absolutely. And Tharn, we're definitely going to need somebody to help protect us and lead us and get us going. I do not, since this pox has not reached your people yet, I definitely want to make sure that it never does.
Agreed.
Sarah, you have access to your business's shipping wagon, but you don't have any animals to pull that wagon. So how do you all plan on traveling?
Well, guys, I thought we could plan, take some time here and try to figure some things out. I have this traveling wagon, but I don't really have any animals right now. What do you guys have that you could bring to help with this?
I could bring a horse.
Oh,
The
sure.
horse that you used to hunt with. It should do just fine.
I can help get us a couple more horses if that's what we're needing.
I think 2 should pull the wagon quite successfully. A team of 4 would get you faster, but speed isn't everything. I mean, it's true.
Sorry.
I think I needed that just now.
There's not much I can bring, unfortunately. Especially if we're going on land. but I do have my creatures if we do need to pass a sea.
Okay. So we're making plans.
Yep.
Okay. Supplies. Are you?
Well, okay. So Nox has the most probably. Well, no, you all have fair experience with traveling, but Nox is probably the more caravan-based experience.
Mhm.
Being there from the carnival, and Nox was like, "Well, we got a good little assembly here of people with a good breach of skill sets, I would say. I'm sure that we could separate for a minute, go get our things packed and whatnot, and then meet back up. I'll take it upon myself to go get us some horses. How many more are we thinking? Like 1 or 2?
How many horses do we have so far? Just the one? Alright, so were you wanting to do 4 horses or 2 horses?
I don't have a preference either way.
Mhm.
I'm thinking we should probably do about 4 horses, that way in case something happens to one of them, we still got the other ones as backup.
That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Very smart.
Nice. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Make sure you get some strong horses.
Oh, I will find us some pretty strong horses. What time are y'all thinking about leaving? You want to do it tonight?
I thought maybe we could take a day and get things together.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's, who wants to be in charge of making sure we got all the provisions? I'll get the horses. I got all my gems and stuff like that to bring. I
am definitely going to be bringing, I have some weapons from my shop that I can give you guys if you don't have any, and some basic armor. Also, if we need, I'm going to make a couple extra wheels and things like that in case we need them.
So you got the whole wagon and weapons situated. Now, y'all two are deal with.
I could bring the food if you'd like.
Yeah, I was about to say one of you.
That'd be very helpful, and we could also use some fish as well.
So I can bring
do you
some
have any-
fish and I can bring some water.
Right. Well, so it seems like you have made some reasonable arrangements and you are ready to go. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you leave the room. You all go back to your businesses, and you pack your things. The things that you said you were bringing, you pack all into the wagon. You manage to get all the horses hooked up, and you even managed to. Because you made such a good deal with the stable, you have a spare horse that's walking behind the wagon. Okay, so you have 5 horses total, and you go to set on about your way, and that is where we're going to leave our cliffhanger.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Great.
Okay. As you are leaving town, can I get everyone to roll perception?
Helpful if I had my character sheet open, right?
Yep, I know.
yeah.
I told you to. I
It could be a straight roll.
I ended the session just a hair too early.
21.
Uh-huh.
I got 16.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Perception.
A d20. My passive perception beats out my roll, so 15.
Fighters. What was your roll?
13.
13. Okay, so Sarah and Carolyn, you both see a trail of blood soaking into the hay that is just outside the door of the stables. And that is where we're leaving our cliffhanger.
All right. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Thank you guys all for being here. We will be back in 2 weeks, and we can't wait to see you around.
Thank you.
Yes.
This is a Grim Hollow campaign. We are not sponsored by Grim Hollow or Cool Fire Games, although we do love them very much. They have a lot of amazing content, a lot of really cool, unique new characters, new campaign settings, new character options, new campaign settings, new spells, new items. I mean, if they ever do see any of this, I would love to have a conversation. Y'all have a great night.